Hello, CherieHanson here. Today, the energy has changed so much in my life. It is like breaking out into blossoms or something. And I wanted to talk to you about a phrase that came to mind as I was painting the front steps, transversing them from coral, which was the past 2 years, to yellow, that I was called on to paint them now. Why yellow? Yellow is the chakra that is where our self-esteem is. It is where our self-confidence is. It is where our sense of being powerful in the world resides. And as always, I just accept these urgings and then I do research after to go, why? Where'd that come from? So today, what I heard in my mind was the phrase, there's always more, where that came from. And what it meant to me is that if we are formulating the story, the play, the script, that the world is damned and people are evil and you have to protect yourself and, you'll never get out of it alive, all of that kind of stuff. The thing that's so amazing, it's like the story of the pretty litter I ordered. 2 years ago, I double ordered the pretty litter, and there's always more coming. There are boxes being left on my step because I ordered it. And what I know for sure is that if we are in a place where we are letting our ego mind, if we're letting our fear mind run our life, there will be always this sense that you are correct, you should be afraid. The kitty litter box of terror or fear or anxiety or feeling unsafe will continue to show up on your step like magic. If you get in a place where you decide that there is love all around you, your guides, your angels, your ancestors, this warm chocolate cake kindness is just surrounding you. This is something I see in my mind. What's her aura look like? Looks like chocolate cake. It's so sweet and delicious all around her. If we are ordering that, it will show up. And we have to let go of the prison mind that our ancestors taught us. We have to let go of knowing that we are right. Because if we need to be right, all we're going to get is the same shit. And that rhymes. Let's say that again. All we're going to get is the same shit. So let's say I go out in the world and I believe that there is love waiting for me. I am more likely to step out in the world with love, with expectation of kindness, with a sense of being seen as I am, my authentic self, and not being afraid to show that. And so those things come in. Yesterday, I found a quarter on the ground and I bent over and picked it up and I thanked the universe because prosperity is coming. Never miss an opportunity to retrain your mind. It's like having a puppy. The more you train, the better behaved your mind gets. And when we plunge ourselves into fear and despair, we are practicing there's always more where that came from. It's a vast, expansive possibility for paranoia. I want more paranoia. I want more fear. I want more distrust. So think of it, I often think of it, Alice in Wonderland, where she walks in the forest and she creates the path. It wasn't there, but she's walking in it. And by walking in it, she creates it. We're all doing that. Each of us, each person on the earth is walking in a wilderness of confusion and formulating the pathway through that confusion with our thoughts. And it's up to you who you want to become. Sit with that. It's up to you who you want to become. I have to tell you that when I am thinking my way through these things, these lessons, these things that come to me, I always think in metaphors. So it's like there is an on and off switch on this device. I just don't know where it is. And we are in that place for quite a while. I don't know how. I don't know how to change my thoughts. I don't know how to reconstruct my neurons so I'm living in a more loving world. So the first stage is trust. For me, I go to science, I go to teachers, I go to people who have managed to heal their own spine with their thoughts, people who have been able to bring in beauty and peace and gifts of love. And I let them teach me trust. It is a case of submitting and letting the old normal dissolve and go away. There used to be a switch right on the front and it had a label on it. It's not that way anymore. The switch is up here. It's in your mind. And so when you set out in the world to be in a world that is supportive and kind and brings you gifts of knowledge, gifts of compassion, you're going to find that because there is always more where that came from. So if you believe that you have no power, that you are fragile, that you are trapped in the trauma that you pass through, you won't be able to pass through it. You'll sit in it. It's like sitting in a house that burned down, sitting in the ashes, going, well, I can still see part of this photograph. I'll just sit here. Why sit in the ashes? What you're doing is you're voting for more grief. You're investing yourself in more grief. You're investing yourself in more turbulence and more darkness. And this is where it's like free rock climbing. There's another metaphor. I'm going to go up this mountain. I can't see where the handholds are yet, the footholds. I can't see it from the place I'm standing on the ground and looking up, but I trust that they are there. I trust that I will find them. And now I'm creating a world of trust. I am creating a world that allows me to grow and to not be afraid of who I am. Because there is always more where that came from. It's up to you to decide on that. Your choice. I want to say so gratefully, thank you for subscribing. Please do subscribe. And if you want a psychic channeled reading, I can help you form a contract with yourself so that you can set up these mind habits to bring in the more that you want. You know, just the exciting, we don't know what's in the package yet, but I know it's coming feeling. Yay! And I want to say to you, as I always do, thank you. I appreciate you.